I'm getting attacked by mosquitoes. I'm getting attacked by mosquitoes. On my 444 at? Y'all see it? See it shining? Yeah. But I'm gonna try to, on my, like, whenever I come out here, I'm gonna try to, like, start facing my camera, because, like, I noticed on my previous videos, when I turn this way, I don't like how I look from the side. Like, it just, the way my hair be looking with my forehead, and it's gonna be looking all good. So I'm gonna try to start talking more facing the camera. I ain't gonna really look at it, because, like, whenever I look at the camera, it just happens. Whenever I look at the camera, I lose my train of thought, and I got to get it back. So that's why normally whenever I do make a video, my video is rarely me looking directly at the camera. Either I'm looking facing it, or I'm over to the side, just so I don't forget what I'm about to say. But yeah, but did I make a video this week already? I think I did. I think Monday. Yeah, I think Monday I posted a video. But since Monday, I've been trying just to, like, just really work on just slowing down and just being more present in the moment. Really, I just started doing that. Well, at the start of that, the beginning routine of that is with me starting to do yoga. I've been wanting to do yoga for a minute. Like, I'll do yoga for like a day, then I'll just be like, fuck it, for like 6 months, and I'll be like, dang, I want to get back into yoga. Then I do it for like 2 days, and I'll be like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? So this week I've been pretty consistent with just doing yoga. I've been I just go on YouTube and I just type in like some yoga video that I was interested in, do it about like 20-30 minutes, and then directly after that I'll go for like a nice little walk. That way, you know, I'm not just doing like the same routine, get out work, go to the gym, chill, be lazy. I might study, you know what I'm saying? But like now, like, let's just incorporate something else, just to, you know, if I want to take care of our body, but also just, you know, it's like a meditation that comes with that also. And then with me going for a walk after my yoga, you know, it just, for one, you know, just me getting some sunlight that I need, because, you know, I'm in the warehouse 5-6 days a week, 9 hours. So it's like, yeah, you know, just getting sunlight, and, you know, just continually to let my body just to, you know, just be active, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm already active at work, but it's like, you know, just, cause like after I get done with yoga, you know, I feel as if my body gotta have like some type of movement. I don't want to just do yoga then go right back to laying back, just go back to laying down. So I was like, nah, let me just go for a walk, clear my head again, and then, you know, just like I said, just enjoy the sunlight. And like with the walk, I try not to be on my phone too much. Like, yeah, I text people back, I might go on social media here and there, but it's like the walk is like maybe 10-15 minutes, and normally I do like 2 laps, so it's like damn near like 30-40 minutes. So it's like I try to be on my phone as less as I can, at least as I can. I can talk sometimes, but yeah, I just trying to be more in the present moment. And with yoga, you know, yoga dope. Like, I've been enjoying it, and it's like I already knew, like, with yoga and Pilates, you know, just because I work out, I don't take stuff like that. It's like, oh, that's nothing, I can do that. You know, I just know, like, you know, anytime you're doing something that's different, you know, your body not used to it, you're gonna be a little bit of challenging, little awkward moments, you know. And it's like, you know, just with yoga, you know, you're just really in the moment, and you can like have like, it depends on how you do it in a person, you know. I look at it as meditation, just because like it did with your breathing, and just being in tune with how your body feeling, what feels good, what don't feel good, you know. And you know, like since I've been doing it this week, I know that my left hip is more tighter than my right hip. You know, just like whenever I can sit crisscross applesauce pretty easily, but the left hip, you know, it just feel a little bit more tighter. It's not uncomfortable or painful. It just, you know, I can just feel like like the stiffness of it, you know. So it'd be cool as I continue to do it, and I like just see like the difference in you know, how it felt this week and how it feel 4 weeks from now, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool. And then, you know, just understanding, like, you know, whenever you exhale and then when you inhale and then you exhale, that helps, like, it helps loosen the body. Like, I could be doing a stretch, and then like the instructor can be like, okay, exhale, you know, and not exhale, inhale, you know, we bringing all the air in, And then whenever let's say I am doing like a leg type of exercise, I don't say exercise because it's yoga, but technique, I don't know, you know, I can feel the tightness in that, and whenever I exhale, you know, that breath allows me to like go a little bit deeper, you know. And sometimes like it feels like a little bit uncomfortable, I guess, because it's tight, but you know, it still feels good, you know. So it's like, it's cool to be feeling, you know, uncomfortable situations or uncomfortable exercise. I don't know the correct term, but you know, it's cool just to see what parts of your body, what parts of your body is more looser than others, and then being in that moment to, you know, take a deep breath, let it out, and then try to loosen your body up just to get more of like a stretch, you know. And shit, some of the little exercises have been kind of humbling because she did something, and one lady been right here, hand been right there. She grabbed her goddamn ankle, put it right back, and I ain't gonna cap. I thought I was like, you know, cause like, you know, I ain't that stiff. I thought I was able to do it. Man, I was rocking a little bit. My ass ended up falling way back. Ended up falling on the floor. Then I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. Well, this exercise ain't for me. I ain't that advanced to do all that. But you know, I'm gonna keep that video and I'm gonna go back just to see like, okay, cause this is only 1 week, so you know, a month from now, 2 months from now, I'm pretty sure I'll be more flexible. You know what I'm saying? Have a little bit more mobility in my I guess my right leg, whatever. But yeah, man, I be catching cramps and shit in the middle of my little yoga routine. I be like, man, I know I drunk water, but it's like, man, I guess that's just my body not used to, like, you know, being in these certain positions for like a certain amount of time. But it's cool though, man. It's cool. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. It only be like 20 minutes, so it's like, you know, like I be ready to get it over with because I be ready to just lay back down, and you know, I just ready just to chill and vibe, you know, because I do got work within the next couple of hours. So it's like, you know, I do be ready to get it over with, but I do be enjoying just the time that I can just focus on my breathing, focus on just how my body is feeling, focus on, you know, what feels good, what don't feel good, and the areas that I may need to like focus on more, and you know, just really being in tune with just how I'm feeling, and you know, just being in tune with myself. And it's like, whenever it's times whenever I do meditate, like just strictly meditation, no yoga, no phone, no TV, just nothing, just me, myself, you know, I always ask myself during that meditation, like, when was the last time we did this? When was the last time we just sat by ourselves and, you know, wasn't distracted by a phone, social media, you know, music, TV, whatever the case may be. And at times it'll be like, dang, like I would ask myself that question and I'll answer it. It'd be like, shit, oh, it's been a minute, you know, it's like months, and it's like, damn, you know, it'd be like, I be feeling bad because it's like, you know, I give all my attention to like work, social media, texting people, the gym, YouTube, you know, just whatever. And it's like, you know, yeah, some stuff may be like, okay, it gotta get done, but it's like, you know, shit, I don't gotta spend time with myself. I ain't gotta like just take a moment and just check in with myself, see how I'm feeling, see whatever I was neglecting, whatever I was what's the word when you holding something in and you not being able to let it out, not decompressing, suppress. Yeah, you know, what emotions, what feelings was I suppressing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I be feeling bad whenever I take those moments and I start meditating and I start asking myself these questions, and it's like, man, we ain't did this shit in a minute. We ain't checking in ourselves in a minute, but we checking in with social media, we checking in with TikTok. I can scroll on TikTok for hours, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, why can't I just check in on myself for at least 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I want to get to a point where I can meditate for an hour, 2 hours. That gonna be, I don't want to say it'll be hard, but you know, that definitely gonna be like a challenge. It's gonna definitely be like a nice journey just to involve myself in, you know, because I don't like having those moments, and I feel sad because, you know, I'm so involved in the world, you know what I'm saying? I'm so involved in the world. I'm so involved in my flesh desires, you know, food, smoking, you know, I drink occasionally, you know what I'm saying, just bad habits, and, you know, just not really checking in with myself, and just worried about what social media got going on, worried about rappers and athletes and shit that, you know, this shit that don't really matter, you know what I'm saying. I don't never want to know more about another person, another app, another video, whatever the case may be, more than I know about myself. And, you know, cause like people be so obsessed with celebrities and athletes, like they be knowing everything about them, like who they follow, their favorite color, their birthday, their favorite food, just all their personal business. You know, it's like, and I like, I mean, I guess, but it's like, you know, how much do you really study yourself? Like they be studying these people down, and it's like I never want to get to a point where, you know, I know so much about just shit that don't really matter, that I don't really know about myself. You know what I'm saying? Really having those moments to check in with myself and really, you know, just gather information. Gather information. What's the word? I'm trying to not rush what I'm trying to say, and I'm trying to be more like okay with sitting in silence whenever I'm trying to think of a word. You know, cause normally I'd be like, what I'm doing, what is it? But it's like, you know, I just like that I'm trying to be more mindful with just, you know, letting the time pass by with me trying to figure out what I'm trying to say next. And even with that being said, I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, you know, I just really want to continue just to have those moments where I can just really sit with myself and ask myself these questions, and, you know, just get thoughts and feelings out that may need to get out. You know, some stuff may need to be held in, but, you know, holding in everything all the time, that just disaster waiting to happen, especially if you don't know how to control your emotions. You don't know how to regulate yourself. You don't know how to process why you're feeling it, and when did you begin to feel it? Why did you begin to feel it? Now you're gonna displace your emotions, your energy into a negative place, and it might result to violence. It might result to lashing out. You know, maybe doing drugs. You know, just any type of thing. You know, and yeah, I don't wanna. I lost my train of thought just now. I ain't gonna cap. Oh yeah. I don't wanna just not have that time to myself too, but I can just get stuff situated out so that way whenever stuff do pop up, I'm not reacting out of anger. I'm not just reacting just out of a spontaneous emotion. You know, I want everything to just be thought out, and, you know, just to, you know, I don't want nothing to be done out of emotion. I want everything to be as logical as it can be. You know, so it's like with me doing that, with the meditation and me going for walks, you know, I feel like that's making me slow down a little bit more, and, you know, just weigh things out, and like I said, just being more in tune with myself. God damn, what the fuck was that? What be making that fucking noise? Like, I be trying to figure out what be making that splashes. I don't be seeing nothing. I don't be seeing nothing jump in the water. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't know if that was a turtle. I don't know, but that was crazy just now. That was crazy. Yeah, made me now lose my train of thought. But yeah, you know, I like the routine I got right now with walking and doing my yoga, and, you know, I just like the benefits I'm seeing from it. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the progress, even though I only been doing it for like 3 days, but, you know, just still getting out of that routine of just chilling at the house right after work. It's like, okay, you know, I'm getting more sunlight. You know, I ain't even about to worry about it. I'm getting more sunlight. You know, I'm being more in tune with myself. I'm learning more things about myself. I'm getting more involved with yoga. So now, you know, as time go on, I can be more intermediate as like the levels of me of my knowledge with yoga. And then as that time passed by, I'm being more close with myself because I'm spending more time in tune with myself, with my breathing and my body feeling, what feels tight, what feels loose. You know, just, yeah, you know, just really having that time with myself. So I fuck with it. Anything else I gotta talk about that? Anything else I gotta talk about yoga? I do want to start Pilates at some point, but I'm really want to get at a good point with yoga to where I'm really consistent at it, and I don't want to just jump from hot yoga then Pilates. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could, but I don't know. I just really like what yoga doing for me right now. You know, and I just want to continue doing it. You know, and I really don't want to get back to a place to where, like, I meditate again, like just strictly meditation, and I'm asking myself like, damn, when the last time we did this? And I gotta think like, man, we ain't did this in months, you know. So now I want this to be like a, you know, I want me to be able to answer that, and it be like, man, we did this last week, we did this shit yesterday, you know. So yeah, and it's like, you know, whenever I drive to work in the mornings, cause like in the mornings heading to work, I never play music, never. At one point, I would listen to like lectures and just regular interviews, just about like not no basic as interview, but just like interviews about personal development. I ain't even gonna get in detail, but just personal development, and you know, just bringing awareness to certain things. So yeah, but I had cut that out like two years ago. So now like I just strictly just drive in silence, heading to work, and like, you know, I appreciate that. That's like my little morning meditation in a way, trying to get my mind right for work. If I got anything that maybe kind of my head, it'll come to the front. I'll think about it, it'll pass by, and the next one might come. You know, it just, and then I drive like 30-40 minutes to and from work. So it's like, you know, I got time just to really sit in my thoughts. So, you know, it's a cool little vibe. It's a cool little vibe. I feel like I'm getting bite the fuck up out here. Maybe that's just a mind thing. Maybe it's these damn socks. I don't know. Yeah, you know I hate about wearing long socks. I'm not wearing long socks right now, really. But when you wear long socks, it's about to piss me off. When you wear long socks and you take them, like if you have long socks on for like hours and you take them off, man, your legs be so damn itchy. I'm like, man, what the fuck? But yeah, man, hey, I was having a conversation with somebody this week, and they told me that they said that they knew I was full of myself. And at first, I got triggered, cause the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? The person only knew me for like 5 hours, you know what I'm saying? And then I told them my zodiac sign, and I felt as if that really gave them a confirmation, or like that they was right about that, or you know. That's why I like telling people my zodiac sign. If you tell somebody your zodiac sign, they're gonna think they know everything about you. Please shut the hell up. And yeah, she said that she could just tell I was just full of myself, and I was like, well, I love myself, but shit, I won't say I'm full of myself. That's what I said to her, and that whole soon after she said that, I was just trying to come to the conclusion that's why I felt some type of way about that. For one, you know, she only knew me for like 5 hours, so like I don't think you really know what you're talking about, you know, and I don't think her explanation validated that. It just, nah, to me that ain't made sense. But it was just like a regular conversation though. But yeah, and it's like whenever normally somebody say that somebody's full of themselves, it's normally because like they act cocky or they arrogant, or like if y'all having a conversation, they're only talking about themselves and their accomplishments. They're not really feeding into your life or what you like to do, your hobby, stuff like that. Then, you know, like you full of yourself, you self-absorbed. You're not really having a conversation. You're just talking about yourself. That I can understand, somebody being full of themselves, or like they checking the mirror. I don't know, like to me that's full of themselves. You know, you're not really engaging about the other person. You just worried about yourself, and you trying to brag on yourself. And you know, cool, brag on yourself, but it's like, you know, take two to tango. So yeah, like when she said that, I automatically got triggered because that made no sense from my perspective. And it's like I just couldn't see where she was coming from, even though I tried. You know, why my fuck? Like, it's like my damn brightness went down and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, it is. Yeah, but with that being said, I did get triggered, and I did like feel some type of way for like a moment. But it was like, well, shit, I do love myself, so it's like, yeah. So the more I thought about it, I was like, shit, I guess I am full of myself. But the way I see it is, I just love myself, you know. And wow, my phone feel like it's like the brightness went down. Y'all know when y'all got iPhones and like the brightness just go down by itself. I feel like that shit just happened. Like I'm pretty sure on y'all end it's still gonna be good, but just the way I'm looking right now, my screen look dark as hell. But yeah, you know, with me coming to terms with what she said and me really trying to think and, you know, just understand why I felt some type of way, and like I guess the common usage of that word and what it really means by like the common ear, which kind of normally mean like you cocky, you self-absorbed, you know what I'm saying, you only care about nobody else. That's why I felt some type of way. But it's like, in my opinion, I am full of myself because I love myself, and it's like, shit, you know, I am all I got, you know. Yeah, I got a family, but at the end of the day, I am all I got, you know. At the end of the day, I got to take care of myself. I got to do this for myself. I got to do that for myself. So it's like, yeah, you know, I got to pour into myself. I got to love myself. I got to be full of myself, because if I'm not, who will be full of myself? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm not about to rely on another fucking soul to be full of to be full of myself. Cause it's like, if I'm relying on you, shit, all you gotta do is just get out of my life and know now I'm hurt, now I'm lonely, now I'm in my feeling because I put all my love or all my energy or whatever the fuck into you. But it's like, nah, yes, I am full of myself. I gotta be. And it's like, if you not, like, I feel as if you just opening up yourself to the world and to be harmed or to have your energy or your emotions played with. Because like, anytime you go on social media or just out in the world, you can be going to the grocery store, it's just anywhere, like, you know, like, well, I'm just really just focused on social media because everybody is always on social media. It's like, you know, you go on social media and it's like the whole world is just telling you that you is not good enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you too tall, you too short, you too skinny, you too big, your teeth not perfect, you know, your hair not long enough, your hair too long, your nose too big, your nose too small, you got small, you know, everything. Like, the world will nitpick at every and anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, people talk about Beyonce, and I don't care about Beyonce. I'm just using her as an example because people just look at her or they hold her on like a big pedestal. People talk about her, and it's like, people always gonna talk, people always gonna have something to say, whether it's good or bad. And it's like, if you just having a low self-esteem or you not quote unquote full of yourself, I feel as if you will be, or you might be able, you might be more likely to have your feelings hurt in the real world or seeing things on social media. But if you constantly pouring into yourself and you really know that you do love yourself, you really truly love yourself, and you do stuff to show that, and you just really pour into yourself on a consistent basis to be full of yourself. I feel as if, like, seeing stuff on social media will take like less of a burn. It'll be like, you just scroll right past it, because at some point I made a video about this, like, sometime last year, I think. I was just saying, like, I was trying to focus on more self-love and not feed my insecurities about stuff that I see on social media. I ain't really get that deep, even though I'm really still not getting that deep, but it was just like, yeah, like, I don't want to know that something triggers me and I like continue to watch it or see it, and for it's like, why am I doing that, knowing that something triggers me or that gets me feeling some type of way, you know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, like, if you not at a place where you really do love yourself or you got that high self-esteem, you know what I'm saying, anything can trigger you, anything can bring you down, anything anybody can like say, do to you can weigh on your heart so heavy because you didn't build yourself up. You didn't be like, oh, nah, good, that don't concern me, that don't do, you didn't do that workout, you didn't do that exercise on a daily, to combat that bullshit. So it's like, hell yeah, I'm full of myself. I never want to be empty on myself. I never want somebody to think I'm empty on myself. I don't want nobody to think like, oh, he don't love himself, or nah, because I'm gonna show you, so hell yeah, I'm full of myself. And it's like, I'm glad that happened. I'm so glad that conversation happened, because look, now moving forward, if somebody ever say some dumb ass shit like that to me again, I'm gonna be like, hell yeah, you damn right. Because at first I was like a little standoffish. I was like, well, I do love myself. But yeah, next time, yeah, you damn right. I'm glad you can see. I'm glad you can see that. I hope you feel the same way about yourself. If not, you got some work to do. Because shit, why not? And then people will say stuff like that some people say stuff like that to get a reaction, and they'll say that to like downplay you or to manipulate you. Like, if people call you lazy, I know I'm lazy. I did not come on this fucking earth, this raggedy ass planet, to be a fucking workhorse for some goddamn raggedy ass company. Yes, I'm lazy. And it's funny when parents call kids lazy, because like they're a fucking child. Like, I remember my parents calling me and my brother lazy as kids. I was like, bro, we kids. Y'all brought us here. And you expect us to clean this goddamn house up that y'all brought. It's like, we kids, bro. We don't want to clean up. We don't want to do the damn dumbass chores. We don't want to clean no damn bathrooms, sweep up the floor. Like, y'all to be honest, but it's like, y'all brought us here, but now y'all want to give us these responsibilities because, oh, now we got to grow up and now we got to be mature and all. But it's like, man, shut the fuck up. I ain't got time for that shit. But it's just funny that how people would say that as a manipulation tactic to get you to do something. And like, when I became more older, became more into myself, I like, I am fucking lazy. I ain't coming to do this shit. I ain't came here to be working hard, be working 60 hours a week, be trying to do all that. Yes, I'm lazy. I own that. I will say that to you proudly. You cannot say that to me and think I'm gonna take offense to that. You can't say that to me and think, well, I'm gonna get up and do this, that, and the third for you, or do that. You know, fuck no, hell no, hell no. I'm lazy. I'm glad you know that. So leave me the hell alone. Don't give me no expectations, because y'all know I hate expectations. I don't want no expectation from nobody except for myself, you know. So yeah, just like people might call you selfish because you're not doing something that they want you to do. So they're gonna call you selfish. They just try to make you feel bad so you can give them some money, give them some gas money, take them some way. And you know, like, I am selfish. Like, this is my life. I don't want to be, what's the word? I hate being what's the word? It's inconvenienced. I hate being inconvenienced. I hate that shit. I cannot stand it. Like, I would damn near choose myself 99.9% of the time. Yo, it deals with me being inconvenienced. Like, I hate it. And it's like, this is my life, so it's like, I'm not, I'm really not too worried about, hurting somebody's feelings or rubbing somebody the wrong way, depending on the situation. But it's like, if it really affected me that much, where I'm really feeling inconvenienced and taking a toll on my mental, yeah, and I might get called selfish for that. But it's like, this is my life, and it's like, I got, I want, like, this is my life. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna move how I want to move. And yeah, people that will rub people the wrong way. That that may come off however the fuck it come out. But it's like, at the end of the day, two people have sex. They brought me here, and I'm just forced to do this thing called life. And I'm just trying to wing it. And the best way I can wing it right now is being as selfish as I can, being as full of myself as I can, being as lazy as I can. Because that is my self-love. That is me pouring into myself. That is what making me, able to wake up and try this dumbass shit again.